Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to Intuitive Clarity with yours truly, Allison Nichols. Capricorn, as always, this is going to be a general tarot forecast for the month of April 2020. So if it doesn't resonate with you, always check out your moon and rising sign as well. Oopsie, we'll use him. While I'm shuffling, please check out all the websites below or all the links below. If you're interested in, I dabble in a lot. If you're interested in the candle boutique, all the candles behind me, please click on that link. If you would like to do your personal intuitive clarity reading, shoot me an email. So click on the email link below and I'll be happy to book a time. All right, with that being said, Capricorn, we're going to do numerology and clarification here and see what's going to happen for the month of April 2020 for my lovely Capricorns. I hope you all are doing okay with the self-isolation. I'm having trouble not touching. Of course, your nose starts to itch the minute you can't touch your face. It's terrible. All right. Okay, Capricorn, wow. There's a lot of people in your world. You know what? They're all face cards. So that's going to give you like, for the month of April, this is the first time this has ever happened to me, that actually gives you almost like a zero. Not that nothing's going to happen, but it's kind of like the world is your oyster, kind of like getting the Fool card, you know, where it's all kind of a new journey, perhaps. So this is going to be an interesting read. I've absolutely never had that happen to me. I never count the, when I do the numerology, I only count the numbered cards and not the face cards, and all four face. So gives you a zero. So the world is your oyster. I believe April is a month that you can get out of it what you put into it. So let's see how this rolls, Capricorn. All right. So we get my Queen of Swords here, which she can be an air sign, but she is all about information, and she can be a Libra if it's going to be an air sign, but she is all about information and justice, leveling things out. She's going to tell it to you like you know, whether you, the way it is, whether you like it or not. And I get the fox here. So week one, you could be careful who you listen to, is what I want to say, because they could be a bit too sly here, Capricorn, in week one. So pay attention to who you're getting your information from, I guess is what I want to say. Don't just take it at face value. Of course, we're going to do some clarifications. Week two, I get my Knight of Wands reversed. All right. And on top of that, I get a commitment. So if you were perhaps you were planning on making some type of a commitment to someone, and you know, previously, and then all this happened and now you're not able to move forward on that. Perhaps this is the week that you had planned it to happen, or around this time. So there is some type of a delay as far as a commitment moving forward, is what I want to say, in week two. And it could be because, you know, basically the world shutting down. I don't know how it's going to be in April, but because this is the second to last week, because we've got half a week next week for this month, for March. So this is pretty much the second to last week. Now, week three, I get my Queen of Pentacles. And on top of that, I get my birds, but it's reversed. Straight up, I always see that as gossip, a lot of gossip. A hen party is what I always see that as. So it's reversed. I think you might be missing, like if you are furloughed, you're not working or whatever, you might be missing your work buddies a little bit. You might be, missing getting in on the gossip, being social on week 3. Okay. Week 4, I get my Knight of Cups. That's him straight up, but I got it reversed. And then I got the lilies, which is happiness. It's a happy home. So even though you're not able to leave your home here, Capricorn, it looks like it's not so bad here in week 4. So it looks like it's content anyway. So that's a good thing. But let's do some clarification and see what it all means here. Definitely want to pay attention here to week 1 and see who it is you should not trust listening to. Okay, so week 1, I get my 2 of Wands reversed. So it's a partnership here at Capricorn. So it looks like there is some type of maybe misunderstandings around someone that you consider to be a partner, whether that's marriage, work, friend, family member, or whatever. They might not be being a team player. They might not be thinking about anyone but themselves here in week 1 is what I want to tell you. So you might want to be careful what basket you're putting your eggs in week 1, and just kind of take a step back. I really don't make too many decisions around people that first week. Week 2, I do get a change that is not going to happen. It's going to happen, but it's delayed. Okay. Remember I said you were looking for some type of a commitment here, I believe, perhaps maybe even planning something, and that doesn't have to be relationship-y either. That could be maybe you were waiting for some type of a commitment, work related or project related or whatever, but there's kind of a halt going on here, and probably no doubt due to what's happening in the world. 7 of Wands on week 3. Okay, so I believe here you're kind of missing, because that's kind of like being in competition, being at work, being out there, and doing what it is you do. It appears as if you might be missing that a little bit, missing the social part of being out in the world and kind of doing your thing on week 3. So you might want to think about doing something just to occupy your mind for a little while, or just pick up the phone, check on everybody, or whatever it is you do to connect with folks might be a good idea in week 3. Week 4, I do get the Magician reversed, which is interesting. So you don't really have to go out in the world here either in week 4. It is content. With the Magician being reversed, it's almost like there's nothing else you could do. So that's kind of what you got to do, kind of thing here in week 3. So let's go ahead and do some clarification. Yeah. So week 1, this is family quarrels. Okay. So there again, be careful that week 1, because there's definitely some one-sidedness going on here. with communication. So just be careful of that, Capricorn, week 1. Week 2, remember I said there you're trying to move forward with something, whatever that might be. Here we have the storks, which is usually about a move. It's usually a residential move, but it's movement nonetheless. And here we have this going on as far as delays with this movement in week 2. It is going to move forward. I like that this is straight up and positive. We just need to get this transformation death card flipped around a little bit, or at least this flipped around to get it moving. So it's just not right now. This too is going to pass, is what I want to tell you, Capricorn. Week 3, I do get okay, I do get the rep. So this is reversed though. This is usually you know, bad news, whatever. It could be week 3. You might be finding out even a bit more, you know, that delay that we learned about in week 2 or week 1, perhaps. You might be starting to feel it a little bit. There again, I said, I think you might be just a little lonely in week 3. So you definitely want to reach out to folks through social media or whatever. Week 4, I do get the lightning bolt. So there is a surprise. I think you might be surprised about an extension, perhaps, of either time off or you know, time away, as far as, or you know, there could even, where you are, if they haven't done a curfew yet, they might do that kind of thing. But yeah, it's because it's like there's nothing you could do about it, right? You're surprised about it, you know, you don't like it, but there truly isn't there's nothing else you can do. So that is what you will do. That's what I have, Capricorn. So I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I did reading it for you. Of course, like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Click on the links below, candles, readings, cards. There's a link down there for the Fairy's Journey card that I created also. All right, well, I want you to have a very healthy, safe, as mentally, I don't know, empowering as possible. You know, keep your, you know, don't let your mind go to mush, and, you know, still do stuff, get out, go around, walk around the block, whatever it is you need to do. All right. Until we meet again in May, Capricorn, I am always sending loving energy your way. Bye-bye and thank you.